So I'm doing a creatives group for MEI Internet. It's like Myogic Encephalitis International. Um, and in January there's a January challenge, and we do something new, creative every day. Today's prompt is to talk about our windows, and it could be our window or it could be like some other window we know or whatever, and like what we see from it. And I just made it into a free writing exercise for myself. So I have a really hard time typing now. I feel like talk to text is going to be exhausting, so I'm making this into a video for whoever wants to watch it. Um, so I will read this to you. There might be points where I can't read my own handwriting, so bear with me. When I was a child, I would visit my grandma and Pop-Up's house. My first window is in my first room in this house. The room feels safe and comfortable, even though it is rumored to be haunted by my great-grandmother. But maybe she's not haunting. Maybe she's protecting. The window takes up the entirety of the far side of the room. The curtains flow freely as the breeze comes in through the screens. Outside, I could see the woods and strange grass. Nothing like back in Florida. The hammock sways between the trees. My pop-up is pulling out my favorite bike from the shed so I can go for a ride soon. He is checking the tires and making sure the bars haven't rusted. He wants to be sure I'm safe on my ride. He always wants me to be safe. Past him, the hill slopes down into a beach with a small lake. The beach has the prettiest pebbles I've ever seen, rather than shells. They vary in size and color, but are also smooth. Small fish swim in the water. The smell is calming, but not something I could put words to. Birds fly over the lake. My pop-up loves to watch them from the small dining room or deck. He'll tell me about them, which birds had babies this year, which are new to the neighborhood, etc. On the lake, neighbors are kayaking. Beyond lies thicker woods full of wildlife like coyotes, deer, and more. Growing up, I would childishly dream a boy would show up at this window for a nightly rendezvous. Now, when I look out my window in Indiana, I miss the moments of peace and growth I had with my first window, but mostly I miss Pop-Up. So I didn't realize that my grief for my grandfather was going to come out of that free writing, but it did. He passed away in October 2018, and nothing in my life has been the same since. I miss him so much. But yeah, I know. Anyway, grief hits you. There's no end to it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Maybe other people can relate to my window. Maybe there's a window that you feel that kind of bond to, that connects you to somebody who is or was in your life and was so important. Thank you for listening.